Local and live. Covering Franklin and Washington counties, it's Let's Talk TriState.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Tri-State. I'm Tiny, and I am joined by one of my dear friends and one of our local business owners from Country Creek Produce Farms, Brent Barnhart. Brent, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing good, Tiny.
This is, I can't tell you how much I have wanted to share what you're about to hear with you if you didn't already know. Christmas, Brent, the holidays are based on memories. Mm-hmm. Everyone has those, just holiday entrenched in memories. You. Things that you used to do. One of the big things that I think most everyone watching and listening to us would do, I know you and I did it growing up, is you'd all pile in the vehicle and you'd go look at Christmas lights. Mm-hmm. And
every Sunday night for us.
Yeah, right. And you'd play. Boy, you had to because everyone did them at different times. So,
right.
You know, the neighbors at the very end of the street may not do theirs till a week before Christmas.
Exactly.
I think now what's happened is, I don't know if it's a matter of cost, but I was talking, Brent's wife's name is Jen, and I was talking to Jen the other night at your farm, and I said, I think a lot of what's happened is not as many people decorate as they used to. It used to be, I don't know if it's aging out or what it is, but not as many people do.
Right.
And you have created this experience. What year are you on now?
This is my 5th season. We started in 2020.
The Trail of Lights, it's in Chambersburg, but Greencastle could claim it, Marion claims it, it's just kind of right there.
We're dead center.
And it is countrycreekproducefarm.com is the website. That'll get you the address. That'll get you where you need to go. Easy to find, right off Route 11 in Chambersburg/Greencastle North. And Trail of Lights is one of the most nostalgic-inducing events, experiences that I've ever seen. Took my daughter there just this past weekend. Absolutely loved it. I'm not a Scrooge by any means. I love that kind of stuff. But I'm not one to really gush about things.
Right,
Buddy, when I got here to the office this week, I told everybody, even if you don't have kids, you have to go. How did this come about, Brent?
So probably when this all started was probably when I was 7-8 years old. Okay. I started to decorate around my home, and everybody told me I was crazy. So we just kept decorating. I'd go and beg them for Christmas lights for Christmas, and I'd ask for extension cords for Christmas, and started out decorating some trees, and then we made some wooden reindeer, and we had a nativity, and we've just made things with what we had. Never could really afford a lot of the fancy, they call them blow molds or plastic design things like we remember from the 90s or 80s. Mm-hmm. So we every once in a while I'd get something for Christmas, like they would wrap up a gift, and that's kind of how it started. And I always said to people, I'm going to have a Christmas farm someday, and people didn't take me too serious. Right. And now I guess it was 2017 or 18, I started with a Merry Christmas sign I welded out of metal. Mm-hmm. I put up a large tree. It was just kind of a waste of time. It didn't really pay the bills, but I thought, well, it'd be nice for people to see when they drive by. And we started out with that. And then once we got that up and got it going, we took some drone videos and stuff and put them on Instagram or Facebook, and there was a lot of views, and people thought it was kind of cool. So then we just each year we just started to add more and more and more. And then obviously when COVID hit was the year where people needed something to do outdoors, and I thought, well, if we're going to start this is the year. Now's the time. So that's how it all got started, and the rest is history. But it's a very expensive endeavor to get going. We have cut on costs by building our own stuff. So with having a lot of the stuff built in-house, that's really helped. But that's really cool too, that we're actually building the stuff that, we're not buying it, we're creating it, and hopefully can gear it to make our farm different than other places that people, have visited in the past, so it doesn't look like a repeat. Well,
what you have is, when Brent says about building it, is you have all these different scenes, we'll call them.
Right.
So you have you have a big Grinch, you have a Statue of Liberty. Mm-hmm. This year's big one was Noah's Ark. Which is one of the most beautiful Christmas displays. My goodness.
40 feet tall.
It's incredible, Brent, what you guys did with that. And you have the animals filing in, behind the giraffes, the elephants, and the lions. But when it comes to the Trail of Lights, we're obviously already revved up for the season, man. We are in it to win it here. We're going full bore into the end of the year. I want everyone to understand something, because people may be seeing this and hearing this and thinking, well, it's great to know. Here we are, in the middle of December.
Right.
Time out. This goes from a was only like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing to now we are pretty much night. Is that right?
Right.
Every night.
Tonight will be the only night we're not open because of the cold.
Okay.
But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we're going to be there every night till 9 o'clock. It's going to be great weather. Yeah. Look, I see 50s in the forecast. Pray for no rain. But yeah, it's looking great. Santa Claus is going to be there on the, I think Saturday and Sunday evening. We got a live nativity this Friday and Saturday. Santa Claus will be there on Christmas Eve. We'll have, our hot chocolates, our mugs. We'll have, just lots and lots of stuff going on for the families this upcoming weekend. So there's plenty of time. Get out. And if that doesn't work out for you, basically the day, I think we're closed Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then we're open back up the whole way to New Year's.
Yeah, which is great. I think
January 3rd.
That's a lot of the time where a lot of things happen that week after Christmas. A lot of when I was growing up, it was meeting, going to these family members'
That's
house.
When we see a huge amount of people from different areas.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you'll meet people from Germany, Austria. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm in to visit," and I'm like, "Oh, where are you from?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm from, Tyson's Corner." Yeah. And we're in to visit from, Munich. And I'm like, wow, what is the chances?
Well, but the thing is, it extends the holiday season.
Exactly.
It really does. It gives you something to do that is because it's always so sad on Christmas evening, right? Yes, I always said the Christmas season is what is wonderful when it comes to the family and friends. Right. Obviously, Christmas Day, we know the reason for the season, Christ's birth, and the wonderful gift we were given. But I think that when you look at it from just the joy of the season, it's kind of like, man, when Christmas night rolls around, you're like,
wow, it's all done.
Now. What do we do? The tree gets thrown out in the garage, and it's
right.
Like, okay.
Yeah, we're back to the drag of winter.
Right, exactly. But you've extended, so we have another week to enjoy the Trail of Lights. Now that gets us through. Now you're running through January 3rd.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But we do have something this year that I had no idea until Jen told me a couple weeks ago that you were doing. Is you're planning something for New Year's Eve? Yeah.
So we've never really done New Year's Eve before. This is going to be the first year. We thought it'd be a good year to try out some sort of a drop. So obviously we're a vegetable farm by summer.
Yep.
And a fruit farm, and Chambersburg's been known for its peaches for probably 100 years. So we're going to drop a peach on the farm.
Love it.
So we're going to set up our man lift. We're actually building the peach this week. We didn't build the peach yet, so hopefully we can get that all done up. So we come up with a design, how we're going to build it, so it's like good to look at. You can see it from all different angles. And we're going to put that peach up, light it up, and at 9 o'clock on New Year's Eve, we're going to drop that peach. Now we are going to have a line dancing party, whatever you want to call it, beforehand. Okay. Instructional lessons from Kicking It Classy. They're coming out to the farm on January 3rd or December 31st. And they're going to do line dancing lessons. And it's, if you've never done line dancing or anything like that, it doesn't matter. Right. They're going to give you the lessons. There's they love teaching. So they're going to jump in, help you out. And then towards the end, they're going to, kick it up a little bit and do some of their dances. And anybody can come out.
Count it down.
Yeah, and then count it down at 9 o'clock. And, the farm will be open a little bit past 9 o'clock, so don't feel rushed to leave. But we're going to kind of, I think 10 o'clock is going to be our shutdown time that night. But, don't feel like if you do the drop that you got to just leave. You can come, hang out, not feel rushed.
Now, will the Christmas displays still be on that night as well?
The Christmas light displays will be running the whole way through. Everything, the Ferris wheel will be running. My train will be up and running for the weekend as far as I know. We have a little car ride there. So everything will be running full staffed.
Yeah.
Food. Don't have to worry about anything there. We'll have sandwiches.
Let's talk about that for a minute, Brent. I want to. This is the experience upon experiences, and here's what I mean: is the visual of everything, all the lights.
Right.
There's that, but the one sense that we have that is most closely related to memory is our sense of smell.
Right. Right.
When you walk into Country Creek Produce, I mean, even for the fall season, right?
Right,
But
you're going to smell something.
you smell what I can only describe as heaven. I haven't had it because, like Brent and I have talked about, if I have one, I'm going to have two, which leads to this whole thing. Homemade, on site,
Right.
as you order, basically, apple cider donuts.
Apple cider donuts and gingerbread donuts for Christmas.
Don't start. Come on now. How did that even come about as a thing?
So, I don't know when that was. Probably 2016 or 17. I had seen a donut machine. I was like, man, we need that.
Yeah.
We really need that. So there was some easier ways to do donuts. You could buy them pre-baked and frozen, but it just didn't make it wasn't the same. Like you gotta lure people in with the smell. And so we started making our own donuts, and I've never experienced anything any better than a warm donut on a cold winter night.
Well, except maybe, hang on, you pair it with the hot chocolate.
Yes.
Now your hot chocolate is something that is very special. Jen said to me, she goes, Tiny, you have to try the hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Now, to me, it's kind of like, okay, hot chocolate.
Right.
What could you possibly do?
Yeah.
You figured it out. It's a mountain of whipped cream, first of all, on top of it.
Yeah.
And if you can get through that,
right.
Which, the challenges we face, right?
Yeah, that's big problems.
Amazing, perfect temperature.
Yeah.
Hot chocolate, but also apple cider as well. Right. Hot apple cider, which is
local
great.
Local apple cider.
As Brent said before, you can buy a commemorative mug. I think it's 13 and some change maybe for the mug.
Something like that, yeah.
And you can get constant refills.
Yeah.
On that, and you can
every year the mug's different.
Every year the mug's different.
Yeah, we
They're
change them up.
Beautiful quality mugs, so they can easily go into my wife loves mugs, not just Christmas mugs, but as most women do, you can take those, put them in your house for years to come. Brent, I think that I should say I know. And by the way, Christmas shop, there's another one of those. And what I love about your Christmas shop is, and there's nothing wrong with what I'm about to say, mind you, but there's a lot of fake greenery that you can get in the stores, and that's all well and good. But if you were a fan of the real deal, I don't think there is a fake piece of greenery in your shop.
No, there is no fake greenery. It's all
sourced right here.
Sourced here in Chambersburg.
Yeah.
Wreaths and garlands and different swags, and it's just a neat little place. We don't really sell Christmas trees. That's something that we've always thought about, but that's a 7-year process to get a Christmas tree farm up, and that's just a big commitment with what we got going on already. But yeah, come out, check out the live greens, decorate a little bit before the end of the year.
Yeah. And, you know what I think too is that the word that is going to describe all things Country Creek Produce Farm, be it for fall, I mean, you're a farm, right? But it's those experiences. So you have the fall, the hayride, the pumpkin patch, and then you transition into the Trail of Lights, is tradition.
Traditions, yeah.
Make Country Creek Produce Farm a tradition for you and your family. I can tell you, I have known this guy for years. Nothing will make you more proud or more happy as a family man than knowing that other families are taking what you've done and making that part of and weaving it into their holiday traditions.
It's always fun. You go to different offices and you look around at people's Christmas cards hanging on the filing cabinets, and then you see where the picture's at, and you're like, oh, that's at our farm.
We made the Christmas card.
Yeah. Or you say you're scrolling on Facebook, and you're like, you see somebody you haven't seen in 20 years pop up on your Facebook thing, like that should be your friend, and you're like, that picture looks. Where was that at?
That looks like the back 40.
And and they're at your pumpkin patch, or they're so that made their Christmas card. So you feel good about that, and that's your goal. You wanna create these memories for the community, and if you don't, I mean, I mean, your goal is to create memories. That's my goal. I mean, I don't feel like I'm doing a good job if I ain't.
Leave it better than you found it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you're doing that.
And farming's gotten so hard with the ag side of things, where everything's so cutthroat. And what we're trying to do is, make our farm that it doesn't get taken for development, that we can actually still be profitable and make a living, and then hopefully then our kids take it over and keep it a farm.
Sure.
Because we're watching this valley get built, and a lot of warehousing and a lot of things happening in here, and it's making it like really easy for guys to say, I think I'm going to retire.
Yeah.
And eventually that land don't come back.
Who can blame them, right?
I can't blame them.
But you're trying and you're doing, and you are bringing back the nostalgia and the memories. I think which a lot of that was lost during COVID.
Yes.
And you chose that time. Well, now's the time. Strike while the iron's hot.
Right.
We never needed it more, and now it seems like that was so far away. But I'm telling you. Get to countrycreekproducefarm.com. Get all the information there. Everything that we've talked about, you'll find on there. All the dates, all the times. Everything from when they're open, when Santa Claus will be there, his last appearance, all the way through the week after Christmas, as well as into the new year. The peach drop It is all there, along with the price of admission, hours of operation. Don't sleep on this. Get there, Country Creek Produce Farm. It is such a treasure right here. Super easy to find and easy to get to.
And they can buy tickets online. You can buy tickets online, and then you just bring your QR code thing on your phone, and you just pop in, and you don't have to be rushed.
Stop by and see this guy. I can tell you where he'll be. He mans the Ferris wheel, and that in and of itself is something you would not equate Christmas to Ferris wheel. Do it. You will not regret it. Everyone wants to get up on that high perch. And I'm telling you, Brent leaves me on the Ferris wheel every time. I swear, the one time I was like 30 minutes on there, and he thought I had gotten off, I don't know how long before that. But you get up there, you get that picture, you get that video, take the selfie, have those memories, make the Christmas cards, and go watch the peach being dropped. Another new tradition. I guarantee you next year, a year from now, Brent, we'll have the same conversation. You're dropping the peach for the second year. The only thing that changes is the year.
Right.
I know that's what it's going to be as
Maybe
well.
Maybe a little more pyrotechnic.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, we'll do some loud booms and concussions and stuff like that. That'll be fun. Well, Brent, man, thanks for joining us. I wish you a Merry Christmas, your family.
Merry Christmas.
Wonderful people, wonderful friends, pillars of the community. And the beauty of it is they're doing it for all the right reasons, top to bottom, ticking every single box. And if they don't deserve your business, no one does. But go there and do that. Help them make a difference in the community. Christmas, the season, love, friendship, family, what it's all about. And you get all of that and some apple cider donuts.
And some donuts.
Yeah.
And maybe a gingerbread.
I don't know why you didn't show up with apple cider donuts. Oh my goodness.
I only bring you the best.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
They got to be hot.
CountryCreekProduceFarm.com. That is where you need to go, and we will see you next time on Let's Talk Tri-State. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Let's Talk Tri-State.
If you'd like to be featured on an upcoming episode of Let's Talk Tri-State, call 717-597-9200 or email letstalk@921thegoat.com.